This is my smoke bush, and some of them, I have another one, I cut back if it gets too tall, and then it'll throw out new, the new growth will be more burgundy purple. Daylily with a Heliopsis back there, and David white phlox, and Joe Pye Gateway, really getting tall. And another Miscanthus Dixieland, a baby off of that mom plant I showed you on the other video. And this is Sum and Substance Hosta that I have in part sun, and it does well. I'll have a lot of blue lobelia in this area here, the great blue lobelia. It should start to bloom probably in about, I'd say about 10 days or so. It'll have that cobalt blue color. One of the few true blues. This is Simicifuga, Hillside Black Beauty. And soon it'll be flowering and very, very fragrant. And I have it right next to this path here, so you really get a good whiff of it. Another grass that I really like is called zebra grass. And this is only 2 years old, so it will get taller. It probably will get about, I'd say about 7 foot. But the variegation is pretty. This is the big zebra, and then I have a little one too. That's a 4-footer. Some more Joe Pye and castor bean. And the tiger lilies are going to pop this week too, the orange. Veronica, blue charm. This daylily has such strong branching, it's like a tree branch. No swaying in the wind with this one. Pygmy barberry, variegated sedum. And some daylilies that haven't bloomed yet. They're a later one, which is nice to have in the garden, a little late blooming daylily. I wish I had more of them that were late. I only have, I think that's the latest. And then of course my blue balloon flower and purple cones. So majestic, that cone of the flower, isn't it? Here's my little zebra right in front. And this is, I think it's called Helen von Stein lamb's ear, called big ears. And also, this is an ornamental kale called peacock, and it came back from last year. That was very cool. Some more silver artemisia back there. Sea holly. My disaster area we're coming upon, where I planted quite a few, I think the canna burgundy leaf is called Australia. I've had them for a number of years. I usually put them in pots, but instead I filled in the disaster area with the cannas and a few annuals. My disaster area is where a tree went down. This daylily here is very fragrant. It has a fragrance of gardenias, lily of the valley, something like that. Perilla. It's an annual here, reseeds freely, and I really like it. It is an herb, and it does go crazy, reseeds a lot, but I like it as a filler. It gets about, I'm thinking about 2 foot high. There's a bigger one back there. But it's easy to pull, real easy. Plum pudding, corabels. Wish I could grow delphiniums. I certainly have a lot more blue in the garden, but this butterfly blue is about the only one that I can grow, or that keeps coming back for me. I could grow them, I suppose, if I want to keep them as annuals, but that can get expensive. And I am a gardener on a budget, like a lot of us. We have to watch our pennies this time of our life, being retired. How do you like this daylily? I call it Wow, but I think the real name is Ruby Spider. There's the smoke bush I pruned down, so we can see the phlox that's going to bloom behind here, and the tiger lilies. And a native plant here in Wisconsin is called Culver's Rut. Isn't it a pretty white right now? It's spiky. I like it. A native. You like my blue alliums? Perfect, right with the orange tiger lilies that are going to bloom behind them. Complementary colors. Yarrow, which I like a lot. I know it's common, but it's a good performer. Deadheaded for a long time, it will bloom. See those sticks? I put a black-eyed Susan vine at the base of it. And then my wild area. Oh, so fragrant. Mostly phlox right now. Much more fragrant in the morning than during the afternoon. But so pretty.